Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. You may notice where we are. We are here for one reason and one reason only. We are here to defeat the Demi-Fiend. This is the fight which caused the original series to delay by a huge amount of time. This is the fight that we haven't beaten on this difficulty of the game because I turned it down to casual because our build sucked the first time we played it. Now, we're going to attempt it with a proper build, with fully leveled characters who are optimally made, and we're going to try and beat this fight. That's the goal. Will we succeed? I don't know, but I really hope we do, because it will make my excuses the first time round seem a whole lot better. So, let us head down here into the Demi-Fiend fight. Now, there are a couple of rules for the Demi-Fiend fight. The first one is I forget how much percent, it's either 20 or 25% of health he loses, he will cast an ability called Chaotic Will. This has the potential to, instant kill you, which isn't really that good. It's pretty bad from our side of things. He also, when he reaches half HP, will heal to full. Those are the rules I know about. I also know that if you switch out, he will attack the thing that was switched in on the next turn, so you can use that to deliberately bait him into, say, attacking or reflect or whatever. And I also know that the boss has 60,000 HP, which is actually not that bad. If we think about it, in a single turn, as in just 4 turns, we should be doing like 1,000 from Agrat. We're doing like 2,000 from us, maybe, if we're doing a Murakumo one, up to 4,000 almost, and then we're probably doing about another 2,000 from Zeus. So we could do like 5k damage. I reckon that we could probably, remembering that we have to crit with us in the first turn, right, or like the first go round, if we're doing 8 turns, we could probably do like 7-8k damage a turn. That means that we could in theory trigger Chaotic Will every 2 turns. That's pretty crazy. Oh, I know one more rule. We have to kill one of his summons every 6 turns, or he will instant kill you. So there are the rules. So, let us head in here and, well, let's see what this looks like in HD. Because it looked a little bit gnarly the first time we did it. A little compressed, but let's see it here. Will you face a Demi-Fiend? Of course.
And that albino really did make it all the way here, huh? I know what you're after. You gathered all those menorahs so you can go toe-to-toe with the Demi-Fiend. Is that it? Well, I hope you're ready. He's a tough one, you know.
Oh, I'm ready. I actually expect that we'll lose the first time round heavily, but I'm hoping that attempt 2, we make a few changes, we get it done. But we'll see. Okay, lowered his attack. That's a great first roll. Oh, and we got a block on physical, and he almost killed most of our party. That's a terrifying way to start. I gotta be honest with you, that is terrifying. We need to pass. I think I'm gonna use Konohana's Magatsuhi skill to heal. Usually everybody's saying that we need to keep our Magatsuhi in this fight for Pixie, because I know Pixie has a heal. But because the boss is at full HP, I think that we're going to hold off on that. But I think our move here is pass. And then do this. Oh my god, we missed. Oh, that's horrible. Right, let's do this to start with. I'm going to roll into another one. Just to go full stat up, because we're not going all the way around. And then I'm going to Curative Cattail Agra. My god, what a terrible first turn. Okay, well that crit. He can remove stat buffs, huh? Goodbye, Zeus. Oh, Zeus is okay. Xandine, that's gonna be blocked. Okay. Well, at least we have a turn. We need to actually kill some people, but we have a turn. We got a crit. Wonderful. Crit. Nice. They have a lot of HP. Oh. You have to... I was going to say curative cattail, but actually you're okay. Can I Pantaspain? No. Okay. I think you're weak to electricity. I know you are probably weak to electricity. Let's try it. No. Okay then. I guess I don't know what you're weak to. Crit. We are so gonna die to his instant kill after 6 turns. Like 100%. Okay, this is our last move. I'm gonna use this anyway. Like, just to see who's weak. Okay. That crits every time. That's so annoying. That's fine. Toxic Spray is not ideal, obviously. That, if it hits us, is a problem, but it didn't. Yeah, okay. Not ideal. Let's Queen's Decree. Okay, the fact that missed is horrible. I need to bring in Trumpeter. I think. We're so dead. We're like unbelievably dead. Okay. I gotta try and remove your poison, I guess. That's not gonna work. I have to remove your poison on your turn. I was trying to figure out how I can do this in a good way. No, I have to remove poison. Yeah. We're so getting blasted. The fact that that crits is incredible. For them, anyway. We knew that he was gonna hit it. Toxic Cloud, at least it mostly missed. That's not great. Yeah, you see, this is the move he uses, I believe, when you haven't killed someone quickly enough. We lived!
Do not tempt me.
Okay. I think we're dead. I have some adjustments to make. There we go. Yeah. Alright. So, first attempt was god-awful. I think that's a fair way of describing it. That went probably about as badly as it could. We probably shouldn't be weak to force, and we should reflect physical. I think that makes sense for us. Don't be weak to force, reflect, or drain physical. Okay, let's go Apotheosis, Essence Fusion, us, Affinities. We are looking for sort by Fizz Resistance. Okay, then go at the top. Rangda? No. Yeah, these aren't really what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm looking for a block. That's my bet. Siegfried is absent. Yeah, I don't have Siegfried. I just know about Siegfried. Mephisto is fine, is neutral to most. Light's our main issue. The problem is light can be an instant kill. That's our issue with light. Could potentially go something like Mephisto with a light nullification. Yeah. That could be our best move, I think. Or we just take the ability. Yeah, let me have a look in here. So, what could I give? If I had to give up something, what would I give up? I would give up Fizz Pleroma. I'm going to give up Fizz Pleroma for Drain Fizz, and we're going to switch our affinities in general to something else. Let's look for Well, let's look for something that doesn't have fizz, like this. Yeah, Nama. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. Something that is weak to physical, but has a lot of resistances, I think is actually what I'm looking for here. Yeah, so Nama, I'm going to bring you in. I'm going to take your affinities. Yep.
How is this?
Then I'm going to go in here, skills, skill search for, oh, I only have null and resist. I don't have like repel. I don't have repel fizz. Wait, I don't know a single thing that has repel fizz? Really? Huh. Maybe there just isn't anything that has it. Oh. In which case I just made a terrible decision. On the positive side, I have saved. Yeah, so there's nothing that has repel fizz, huh? It's interesting. Actually, before we do that, cadavers?
You brought Mach?
Buy essence. Wait, I shouldn't be looking at that. I should be looking at the abilities. Sorry, I wasn't looking at abilities. I was looking at resistances, which is obviously not what we need to look at here. Yeah. Okay. I'm not seeing what I need in here. I'm trying to think if there is anything that would have it. What you need is something that learns it and then to grab its essence. So you'd have to level one up, I think. Okay. Alternative way of getting one of these. Let's think about this. Let's go World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Demon Compendium, View Compendium. Sort by. Sort by level. Let's go high level, because it's probably on a high level one, and skill info. And then we're just gonna work our way back down. It won't be a level 99, as we'll have all the level 99 essences. So let's go down here. So what we're looking for is anyone who has a reflect physical or drain physical essence. That's what we're interested in here. So if we see them with the ability, they may be able to have it. Yeah, not you. Also, the fact that we missed along with Agrat missing is horrible. That's devastating to us. Potentially. But we'll figure that one out as we go through. I think I have a way to fix it, but yeah, we'll worry about that. That's the next problem. It's the next problem. Current problem is reading the screen and trying to figure out if we can get one of these ones. Anyone has... Wow, there's really like no drain fizz or null... I'm sure I've seen a reflect fizz. Okay, if we get down to, let's say, 50 and I haven't found anyone, I'm just going to look it up. Because there's got to be something that's got reflect fizz, right? Well, you know what? It's time to look it up. Essence SMT5 Vengeance with reflect fizz. Reflect is ideal, actually, yeah. Essence SMT5 Vengeance reflect fizz. Is there an essence with repel fizz? Okay, which essence is it? Mother Harlot is a natural affinity. Okay. Just seeing here what we've got here. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing which one. Somebody says there is one, but they couldn't find it. Apologies. Abdael's second form learns Repel Fizz. And Nuwa's second form learns Drain Fizz. So Nuwa or Abdael. Well, we actually have them, so why do I not have the essences? Let's have a look here. What's up with my essences for them? Sort by level. So we don't have Abdael's essence, and we don't have Nuwa's essence. That'll be why I don't have them. Alright. Well, what we need to do, I think, is kick Abdael. Yes, you're getting removed. Yep. Just working it out in my head. We're then going to buy original level Abdael, and we're just going to power level them with Grimoires. That's what we're going to do. Original Abdael.
Will you summon a deep?
Summon it. Right. Now we just power level with Grimoires until we get the essence. Grimoire. Use multiple. Let's go.
No question.
Okay.
No question. Over here.
And there's the essence. Wonderful. That worked first time. That's crazy. Right. Let's now go World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome to the World of Shadows. We now have the essence. So now what we can do, we can go skills, you, all of these, and then reflect fizz, repel fizz. There we go. That's what we want. Perfect. That looks pretty good to me. Right, we're then gonna leave here, and I haven't forgotten. I'm gonna go in here, and we're gonna go ditch you. Then we're gonna go not ley line crossing. We're gonna go World of Shadows. We'll get there eventually.
Welcome.
Demon Compendium, custom, Abdael. Wonderful. Right. So, now we've done that, I said I have a fix for us missing. The fix has to be us lowering their ability to dodge. So I'm thinking something like Beelzebub with Debilitate might be our fix at the start. I mean, Zeus with his stuff's cool. Beelzebub's a little tankier. Is Agrat our best starter then, with that in mind? I actually think Trumpeter could be a better starter for us, potentially. Yeah. Trumpeter, then we spam whatever damage type it is, which I think is going to be Force for this. Well, yeah, Force for the start, I guess. That seems reasonable. That seems like that could work. Agility's a lot better on you. Yeah. And that means I don't have to swap in Trumpeter, which is, in of itself, a bonus. Right, let's do that there. Right. Let's try this. I think that our character, if nothing else, is better, right? I think that we are definitely better. So, attempt number 2. Attempt number 1, by the way, I think might have been worse than any attempts I had done previously. Just in general. That might just be my worst attempt at this fight ever. So, let's try this again. We have made a minor adjustment. Defense down. Okay, calls in an ally. That's fine. Then use Javelin Rain, which got reflected. Trumpeter did die, as did Beelzebub, but that's okay. A Zambarian. Okay, guess I'm going for the guy at the back. I don't know if that was my goal, but anyway. Try for crits. No, I should just pass. Yes, I should just pass. I was trying to think of something else, but no, I should just pass. Oh. You have to Curious Cattail, or yeah, Curative Cattail yourself. Trumpeter. It's now your turn to, I guess, do Force again. Is that one the one we want to kill? Do I want to do like... No, yeah, let's try it. Let's just do that again. Okay. You want to pass, because you might miss. we want to use Blossoming Sakura. And then you're going to use your second turn to use Bowl. Beelzebub, your turn is Debilitate. Right. Ow. That removed our stat buffs, which is okay. That removed their stat debuffs. Bazandine blocked. Okay. Trumpeter dies in one hit. That's good info. Alright. Whoever I change in will be attacked. Remember this? So I should change in Abdale then. Yep. That makes sense to me. So they will be attacked and that will reflect. You are gonna heal. You're gonna debuff. You're gonna go for Zanbarian on that one. And then we're gonna do Murakumo, just to do as much damage as possible. I don't think we're doing enough damage. That was good. Okay, I need to do more damage, therefore we have to crit. Right? That makes sense to me. Let's get you to hit this one. You're now gonna Murakumo it. Bowl. I don't know if Dark is actually reasonable here. I don't know if that's something I can use. I should probably know that. They're all negative anyway. Let's use a Force Gem on Pure Mikala. Right. Hit him. Murakumo. I don't want to do this because they're going to remove the buff next turn. So I might want to use a Spy Scope on Demi-Fiend. Okay, there we go. That's good. So this is the move they use that can, instant kill. This is the one they uses to heal. It's pretty annoying. Foes' innate skills will not trigger when user attacks, and counter attacks triggered by innate skills will not trigger afterwards. Interesting. Okay. And then you're going to use Deathfly. I was kind of hoping that would kill the elephant. Okay. Beelzebub kind of lived. Yeah, that's a big heal. That's the thing I was worried about. There goes my stats. Okay. Obviously something isn't right here with our plan. Kill it. We can now change in somebody who can nullify or something similar. Maybe we bring in Lilith and we just null fizz each turn. Yeah, we just do like Mother Earth literally every turn. Does lower our damage, but might be our play.
Your turn, go!
Okay. Has to spend his turn calling an ally in. That gets blocked. As a buff. Okay. Fallen Destroyer could be interesting here. We know it hits a weakness on Pixie. Okay. But we also know that we might miss. Fallen Destroyer. Nice. Change in a healer. Uh-huh. Maria? Demeter? The problem is I can't really switch in Demeter because Demeter's gonna get attacked. Let's go for Maria. Okay, I guess I could also do Mother Earth. That's interesting. Eternal Prayer is also interesting. I don't know if these are the right moves here, but let's maybe do a Dark Gem onto Pixie. Fallen Destroyer. And Murakumo. Let's try that. blocked. Nice. Okay. That's annoying. Bomb Destroyer. The dodge hurts so badly. Right, Mother Earth. Waves of Order. Where are we? Dark Gem. Bomb Destroyer. Okay. Nullified. My stats are lowered again. Fogden is annoying because we just got rid of our ailments. Force resisted. Bomb Destroyer. Crit. That does almost nothing now. Mother Earth. At least it can't miss. Cluster Candy just to reset us back to a positive here. Bomb Destroyer. Didn't manage to kill it. This is so annoying. Because I want to kill Pixie. I'm probably just going to miss. But let's do Energy Drain. Oh, I hit the wrong target. Okay, at least that worked. Okay. The heal from Pixie is going to be so tilting. Pixie dead. Could Eternal Prayer. I think it's the right turn because it also lets us res. Okay. If I want to switch, yeah, if I want to switch her back in, this is the right turn. Konohana. Yeah, let's switch Konohana in for Maria. The positive about doing this is that that now sets it up so that I can use Lilith. So I can now use your Mother Earth ability. Konohana can then set up Bowl. We can get healing though. As far as I know, nobody has a thing, like has a weakness here. Could bring in Trumpeter. I've already used Mother Earth though. If I was going to bring in Trumpeter, I'd bring him in earlier. I could bring in Dagda. I just don't think I'm going to get... The problem is I just don't think I'm going to get value out of him. Could bring in Zeus, but yeah, that's the same kind of problem. Could bring in Sandalphon. Yeah, these aren't ideal choices that I'm presenting here. Konsu Ra with Heliopolis Dawn. That could work. That could work. Yeah. Very annoying, but it could work. Yeah, they're all statted up. Crit. It's fine. Mother Earth is already on. Maziodyne. And we might as well buff. I know they're going to remove it, but we might as well like overbuff our health. So they have to spend a turn calling an ally, which is Thor. Kaja removes our buff. Fogna can potentially do that, which is very annoying. Raikujin. She has a lot of health, which is the only saving grace there. Right. Crit. Nice. She recovered. That's cool, I guess. Doesn't really get us anywhere, but it's cool, I guess. Again, it's like... You're gonna nullify that. I want to spy scope the ones at the back, probably. I think if we do another run after this, I might just bring up their weaknesses on the side, because it will save us having to worry about it. Maybe I attack mirror? I should maybe remember I can use that as well. Yeah, and I have 3 Fizz Dampers as well. Okay. We know that Kukulane is weak to electric, so we can throw an elect gem out. Hole. You need to cure yourself, so I'm going to use Curative Cattail. Maybe I should have done that on Lilith's turn. That's okay. Crit. Mother Earth. Attempt to buff again. Blocked. Nice. That's gonna hurt. Fogna's annoying. Like, really annoying. Yeah. Konsura. I guess we had to try out the turn I said I probably should have done last turn. Hit him. Curative Cattail. Bowl. Heliopolis Dawn. Didn't hit weakness, which means you're probably immune. Yeah, you reflect fire usually. Okay. Crit. I just realized I didn't get back ground again. Why did I not get back ground? Yeah, why didn't I get back? Oh, it must have missed on Konsura's turn, I guess? I didn't see it, but it must have. That's the only reason we wouldn't get back ground to Konohana. Yeah, they're dead again. I think this might be where we're screwed, but we'll see. Although, no, it's because Heliopolis Dawn didn't give us an extra turn. Okay. Crits. I think this is our best move here. Then Murakumo. Could energy drain, I suppose. Think about how I want to handle this here. I think Mother Earth. Heliopolis Dawn. Murakumo. Heal. I think that's my correct move there. Ow. We're alive. We're down. Okay. And then we died because we didn't kill things quick enough. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Activate auto attack. So that was better. Don't get me wrong. Like, we got to play the fight there. That was definitely better. Let's figure this out. Are we happy with the start? No, I think the start is god-awful. What do I want to bring in at the start? Is it physically used at the start? Suppose I could start with Abdael, because you reflect physical. That might be our play. Like, maybe that's my entire change this time. Maybe a change in philosophy, but we'll see. Let's do that for now and see how things play out. Okay. Oh, I said I was going to bring up a list. Let me do that. So, let me bring up a list of SMT5 Vengeance. What's it called? Demi-Fiend. Demi-Fiend. And then just bring up a list of the weaknesses that are at the side, because we can go and manually find it out via using Spy Scope, but why would we bother when we can simply just have them listed? Okay, so we got Pixie, weakness Dark, nothing else. Gurmakala, weaknesses are Force Electric Light, repels physical. Cerberus, weakness Ice, repel fire. Kukulane, weakness Electric, null force. Thor, weakness Force, drain electric. Parvati, weakness Fire. Jack Frost, weakness Fire, drain ice. I think Parvati also has a heal, now that I'm remembering it, because I said Pixie had a heal. I think that was very annoying as well, when I discovered that info. Right. Also, I somehow feel like we're not doing enough damage somehow, which doesn't seem possible to me. That could be the answer. Like, it just doesn't seem feasible, but that is our problem. Alright, call an ally. What's the move he uses at the start? Let's get this locked down. Javelin Rain. Okay, so it does reflect, at least. Okay, Fallen Destroyer. You're gonna use Curative Cattail on Konohana, so that she can have a turn. Bowl. Pass. Fallen Destroyer. Murakumo, because that's our new target. Blossoming Sakura. Curative Cattail on Beelzebub. Cool. So they're just gonna Dakunda, but that's okay. Ow. That's fine. Maybe I should have swapped out Beelzebub on turn 1. You know, I'm starting to feel I should have done that. He lived! Hey, all missed. Wonderful. Fallen Destroyer. Crit. Bowl. Death Flies. Fallen Destroyer. Murakumo. Heal. Debilitate? Sure. Ow. She's dead, yeah. Yeah, no, I think this is cooked, but I know what change I want to make, which is my difference here from usual. Yep, that's okay. We're just gonna let it play out. Yeah, we died because we didn't kill anything quick enough, but then we don't die because of reasons. Okay. It's actually crazy how many turns we can live just by doing literally nothing. It's always worth remembering now. Okay. My one change at the start. My 2 changes at the start, because I forgot that you were there. Also, do I want to go Mephisto? Problem with Mephisto is that his is single target. So I want to go Abdiel, and he doesn't reflect. Let's go Abdiel and Lilith. Do I have a healer who's better? No, not unless I want to. Suppose I could make everybody nullify the first attack, I suppose. Yeah. Like Vishnu is a healer who can nullify the first attack. Yeah. Yeah, actually. Maybe that's my first team. Let's do a save on that. We can try and bring in Konohana later if we need to. Yeah, maybe it's more beneficial to just keep our team immune to physical than it is anything else. In which case, there's an argument that what we should do is we should farm another Abdale essence and then give it to Konohana. That argument is pretty good. I would make that argument. Maybe take away the attacking move. Well, let's see. Okay, attack down's interesting. It's very good for us, obviously. Okay. Let's start, because now we're good to go. Let's go crits. And this means that we can do a ton of damage turn 1. So Fallen Destroyer. Follow that up with a Murakumo. Bowl. I don't need some Mother Earth. What are you weak to, Pixie? It's just dark. Just dark. Could potentially hit Girmakala with a weakness if we wanted to. Kukulane is weak to electricity. Is this fine if I do this? Yes. Yes, the only one who it's not fine is Thor. So let's do that. Fallen Destroyer. Urakumo. Might just, I was thinking I might do this and just see how much damage it does, actually. That's good. And then another one of these. Cool. Ah, so if you have everybody reflect, then he uses Fry Closure. Yeah, okay. That's not ideal. Yes, okay. So that was the problem. If you have everybody reflect, he uses Fry Closure. Now I'm understanding. Change. We have to bring in somebody. Thinking through my options here. You do a ton of damage, you just have no, like... Yeah. Positive skill potential may inflict sleep. Like, only when the thing's active, though. Yeah, you just have no ability to hit, like, a weakness. That's your only negative. You'd be great otherwise. Sandalphon? Anyone weak to light? Yeah, Girmakala's weak to light. Trumpeter can't be brought in right now. You could be brought in for the dark hitting. The dark hitting stops this turn. Or next turn, I guess. Anyone weak to light? I've already said that. Alright, Sandalphon. You're in?
Your turn.
I guess. Vishnu, what stuff you got? You oh, we don't have that available. I was gonna say what Magatsuhi does he have, but we literally don't have it. Okay. Hit him. Fallen Destroyer. Grip. Right, got Hixie. That means he has to resummon on his turn, which is good.
Do not test me.
Here we force hit weakness. Poison's annoying. Okay. Fallen Destroyer will do nothing here, right? Yes, it will do absolutely nothing. Force can be used on Girmakala. So I could potentially do this. You got anything I want? Shield of God, I don't think I want. I think I want to change you for somebody who is not going to die and is a good healer. That's difficult. You know what I could do? I could swap you in and then use a Fizz Dampener, then swap Sandalphon for... I have to use a Fizz Dampener and bring someone in. Okay. Swap you in, use a Fizz Dampener. Yeah? I think that's my play.
Let's go.
So you're gonna go... Oh. Good Eternal Prayer, actually. That's Eternal Prayer. That reses to our back line. Oh. Have to use Fizz Dampener to nullify the turn. Should buy another one of those. Force. Crit. Golden Apple. Nice. Does Golden Apple remove negatives? No. Okay. Just thought I'd double check. And then this we know is good on the one at the back, but we should be able to AoE it, right? Yes. Okay. Ow. She lives. She's dead. Okay. Force. Change in. Konohana. Okay, with the defense up. Bowl. It's not getting background to you either way, but that's okay. Bowl. Change out Sandalphon for Lilith.
Let's go.
Okay. Force. Fizz Dampener. Are we dead? Let's see. Nice. There goes our stats again. There definitely goes our stats again. Ow. Okay. This is neutral, right? Yeah. Okay, crits. We gotta go risky, I think. Fallen Destroyer. Nobody dodged. Murakumo. Buff. Zambarian. Fallen Destroyer. Murakumo. Bull. Mother Earth. I think we have one more turn, unless I miscounted. Okay, I think I have one more turn to kill one more. That's horrible. The double debilitate is deadly. That Falconet could be the end of us. You have to pass. You have to crit. That's horrible that we got a miss. We have to buff. We have to Mother Earth. That's our only play there. Yeah, and then he instantly kills us. Falconet's so vicious. I might need Abyssal Masks on everybody. Okay. There we go, there's our next life. Although we did get hit by Falconet anyway. Oh, there's Chaotic Will. Hey, Chaotic Will means we got his health down low enough for that to trigger, I guess. Or maybe it triggers after X number of turns. My god, this is not going well. Right. So this was better. I should replace basic heal with Reflect Fizz on you. That I think would change a lot for us because that would let us use Konohana. The problem is that we also are getting hit by other things where we might need other stuff. Abdael is actually like incredible, but that's because you have Abyssal Mask. I see. So really what I need is you to probably be running, instead of these two, Abyssal Mask, Reflect. Yeah. Right. Back to the save. I don't know why I'm resaving, if I was gonna resave. Right, so remove Abdael. World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Yes, I'm going to summon Abdael.
Will you?
Okay. We are then going to we're then going to give Abdael a bunch of grimoires. 9 to be specific.
No question.
Cool. That did not get us a thing, huh? Alright, well. Destroy Abdael. Just out of spite, basically. Replace Abdael with Agrat, who apparently is not very good for this fight. And then, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a cut in the video here while I go and farm a bunch more grimoires.
Right, so I've done a little bit of grinding, but I've also done a little bit of thinking.
Do you think we have enough damage with 3 members of our party in order to kill one of the Demi-Fiend's party every 6 turns? I think the answer might be yes. So, why do I have this question? Well, if when you switch, the Demi-Fiend has to attack, right? Would it not make sense for us to constantly switch, like a last slot, like just constantly switch them back and forth every single turn, get the Demi-Fiend to attack, thereby getting it reflected, thereby ending the Demi-Fiend's turn immediately? I think that could be pretty good. That, I think, could be the secret. In fact, what I think we'd want to do is have things look... Let's just put in some random people. Let's go like Zeus or something. Let's move us back to the normal slot. Let's put in... Who was it? Oh, it was Abdale, but so we'll put another Abdale for now. So let's say we had something like this, right? And every single turn, we just swapped Konohana for, like, I don't know, for Maria, right? Every single turn, or probably for Demeter, right? Every single turn, we just swap them. They both have Reflect Fizz, and then you just keep swapping them in and out. Then, on the turn where you kill something, you know next turn he's going to have to summon something, you just guard, right? On that next turn, you just guard with everybody. That means that if they try and inflict an ailment on you, you're already guarding. You're probably going to live. Maybe you guard with 3 and then you heal with the last one. And then you just start again. You just continually do it again and again and again and again. And even with swapping in and out, you don't necessarily have to miss the turn. All you do is you swap, and then you do something like you heal, right? So it's swap, heal, swap, heal, swap, heal. Just continually. Does mean you can't use Bowl necessarily as consistently, but it's something that you can do. I just think that's an interesting way of thinking about things, and I think that might allow us to get further. I also remembered what it was that allowed us to survive a lot longer previously, and I'm not entirely sure how we fit that into our current party, but what allowed us to survive longer previously... I don't think it's Tsukuyomi. No, I'm just trying to find the one I'm looking for. Is it Aogami here? No. It's one of these. It's not this one, although he does have Safeguard and Abyssal Mask, which is very interesting. If I knew where to find that one, that might be actually interesting to farm that way. It's not this guy either. Aogami Type C. Well, what's Evergreen Dance? Greatly fills the Makatsuhi gauge. Intriguing. Oh yeah, that's actually something to think about. We do have not Elusive Eclipse. Oh, which one was it? This one is one of the Tsukuyomi ones we could potentially use. Yeah, the thing that causes you to dodge. Although this one's after evading an attack. There's one that causes you to evade an attack, right? And one that means that you don't miss a turn. Yeah, now I'm like, where is that one? Anyway, I'm getting very distracted with things that aren't my point. So it's not that one. Keep moving our way back through. And I'll find what I'm looking for eventually. Yes, also not that one. Might be on Tsukuyomi base. Might be this one that raises evasion I was thinking of. It's not quite the one I thought it was, but yeah. Anyway. Yes, keep going back. Aogami Type 8? No, must mean that it is Type 7 then. No. Okay, Type 6? No. Type 5? There we go, Kanabi Veil. This is the thing which caused us to not die quite as quickly when we previously did it. This decreases all damage to allies until the next turn. So if you cast that every single turn, you take a lot less damage. So this is one of the things that we used previously. The negative of Kanabi Veil is obviously that your main character has to do it. But it might be worth us looking at this as on a switch turn, maybe we Kanabi Veil. I think that could work pretty well. It's something to think about. Anyway, for now, let's head in here and do our Demon Haunt stuff, because I did a little bit of grinding and therefore we got a little bit of Demon Haunt stuff. Right.
Yes.
You're not the only star of the show, says Cleopatra.
Correct.
What have you got? Figment Slash. The other option is that we could try feeding like things that we want in our party with like lavish boxes, but I'm still not entirely sure we have a fixed party. Hey, guess what? I've been watching you. You've been working super hard, huh? You're like totally a full-on god now. But it's not like you're perfect or anything, you know. I bet you're still gonna need help like all the time, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay. 4 extra vitality, that's not bad, and almighty potential went up. Okay, and Akashic Arts. Okay, not very good, but the rest of it was pretty good. During Armageddon, that serpent sowed the seeds of chaos across the world before disappearing. Our battle will not end until we've uprooted every last one of those seeds. Okay. Hee ho ho ho! Time to show ho you what I'm really made of, ho. Okay. Narukami. No, because your magic sucks. Although it was interesting, because that's actually close to being something we would want. You're kinda brain he, right? So can you make he hard things sound simple, ho? This complicated business is boring. Simple is best, ho. Okay. And Trumpeter. Right. Hello. Do not think this is the extent of the power of death, for truly it is limitless to the point of nihility. Okay. 3 extra luck. Death, death, death. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So, let us now work out what we need. So, I'm going to level up this not this Abdale, but the other Abdale. I'm going to level them up to the point where I get at least, I think I need at least 2 essences, right? I just need an essence for each of those. It's going to have Reflect for the first turn. Zeus needs to be out for the first turn, but we can always switch him in. Problem with switching him in is that means that if we switch him in, he's also going to be hit. So he has to be in on turn 1 and live if we want Zeus to be in. I kind of want him to be in, so I'm just working out how that's going to work. Okay. Trumpeter as well as somebody who could be good to have in. Although the fact it removes debuffs gives it another purpose. Also, I was thinking that we could switch in on turns where, like after we kill something, we can use that as a turn to switch party members. It's definitely worth thinking about. Anyway, where were we? Yes, Abdale. Let's get ourselves some essences. Well, we're going to get an essence, then we're going to get rid of Abdale, then we're going to get an essence, then we're going to get rid of Abdale, then we're going to get an essence, then we're going to get rid of Abdale. That's the way it's going to work. I think I want Reflect, because Reflect will at least deal damage to the boss, thereby meaning that we're progressing, even if all we're doing is reflecting. I mean, it's not a ton of damage, but it is a little damage. And it will add up if we're doing it every single turn. Yes, you're level 89. That's what we're looking for. I forgot the second part of what I need to do here.
Now then.
So I need to buy Grimoires. I can't buy all of them. I'm going to leave ourselves 500,000. So we'll buy 50 Grimoires. If we need to do more grinding, I think the quickest way for us to get Grimoires is for me to grind money, and money turns into Grimoires. I think that's the quickest way. Although, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, well, I'll think about it. But that's the way I did it this time, because we already had a lot of money. I don't know why I'm looking in essences. That's just the wrong place. Oh yeah, I have more glory crystals that we can use, because I still had that on. Oh, glory. All right, I see. Use multiples on this screen. I'm going to say glory crystals didn't have them, but they do. That's fine. Grimoires.
No question.
Should have done multiple. There we go.
No question. No question.
Okay. There's Abdale's essence. Wonderful. So, now we're going to party. Wrong Abdel. There we go. Part with Abdel. And then we're going to go in here. And we're going to go... World of Shadows.
Welcome.
So, Apotheosis, Essence Fusion, Konohana. So, Konohana's first. I'm going to go Abdel. There we go. So, we're going that. Drain Ice, I guess you have, although we didn't need. That's interesting to know. And then Repel Fizz. There we go. You don't have anything that resists... Yeah, you don't have any resistances on Elect. That's kind of interesting. Anyway. So this is what we're setting? Yes. Okay. Fuse. Yeah.
How is this?
Then I want to go in here and I want to sort by... Not sort. I want to skill search by... It's Abyssal Mask. Wonderful. This is the one I'm looking for, I think. I'm just seeing what my other options are for ones who have it. You have it and I don't need anything else from you. Let's do Thor. Something like this. Yeah, that seems pretty good. So, we're going to fuse you.
How is this?
So we now have Konohana set up a little bit better. So Konohana should now live like the same amount that we should live. Right? We're both very, very, very strong. Okay. So now we're going to leave here. Oh, wait a second. Now we're going to World of Shadows. Go there eventually. Demon Compendium. View Compendium.
Will you
Abdel.
summon a demon? Will you summon...
There we go. Then we're going to use... Where are we? Grimoire, Abdel, all of them.
No question. No question.
Okay. Chakra drop. Alright. Well. That's not great. World of Shadow.
Welcome.
Demon Compendium. View Compendium. Original. Abdel. Okay. Just working out when we need to stop, but that's okay. We still have time. And we're probably going to run out of Grimoires first, I reckon, but that's okay.
No question. No question.
Okay. That's horrible. Get rid of Abdel. Go rebuy Abdel.
Welcome.
Okay. Demon Compendium, View Compendium.
Will
Abdel. Let's go.
Return.
Right. Out here. Item. Grimoire.
No question.
There we go.
No question.
Get random null force. And Abdel's Essence. Wonderful. I have enough Grimoires for one more attempt if I've got enough money. Let's get rid of Abdel. And then let's go... Well, let's decide here. Do we want to go for Demeter? Or do we want to go for Maria? Benefit of Demeter is that she has the ability to do that full heal immediately. And the rest of her abilities suck. Yeah, okay, I think that's what we're going to do. Right, so, World of Shadows.
Welcome.
Apotheosis. Essence Fusion. Demeter. Oh, I missed it. It's up here. Yeah, Abdel. So, we're looking at that. Those are fine for now. You're okay at Force if we need it. Heal Pleroma doesn't matter too much. Null Force doesn't matter. Luster Candy. This is okay. Looking at that. I guess out of these I will take Null Force. Okay, I have 2 slots. So I'm gonna go for... I'm a Barian. And then... I guess Mudobarian, even though you don't have any skill for it. I was actually thinking maybe that. Then I miss Luster Candy. And maybe Luster Candy and then Dark Pleroma. No, I'm not going to use you for your damage. Let's do Luster Candy. Wait, which one did I miss? Oh, Null Force and then Repel Fizz. There we go. Right. Let's do it.
This?
So that's new Demeter. Now, as Demeter is being brought in, I just remembered something about what I need to do here, which made what I was doing a little bit pointless. I also need to go and add a... Where are we? Abyssal Mask to Demeter. Yeah, let's go with this one. Just seeing what else I've got here. It's going to be Abyssal Mask. Do you need Bowl? Probably not, because you already have it. Stick these in. Oh no, you need to lose one of these. That's fine, lose Dark. Then you can have Abyssal Mask. Null Force, Repel Fizz. Luster Candy, Null Force, Repel Fizz, Abyssal Mask. There we go. Right. Fuse.
How is this?
Cool. Doesn't seem too bad. You know what? Let's just try it as it is. Let's try it as it is. This is our party ready to go. So we're gonna swap you for other Abdiel, who I need to resummon, and then we'll try the fight. I don't think we're gonna succeed, but I'm trying to change my change how I'm thinking about things here. I want to think about it in a more positive way. This is simply the next testing of our strategy. We're simply moving on. We're not failing, we are testing, which makes it sound a lot better. Right, let's do save. I'm also saving in a new slot because this is actually a different day and a different recording session, but that's okay. Right, so let's do that. So, reflect, reflect, reflect. Zeus, do I bring you in here with the hope that you survive? I think I do, especially as if you can survive, he'll continue to use physical moves, I think. Then we swap Konohana for Demeter every single turn, one of them healing on whatever the other turn is. Abdiel and our job is to do, and Zeus's job is to do as much damage as possible to the enemy. Could also be Trumpeter, but I think that they can apply debuffs to us, at which point actually Trumpeter might be useful to remove those debuffs, especially if we're not applying buffs. Right, let's go. I just need Zeus to live. If he doesn't live, then we're in big trouble. But let's see. Okay, defense stands interesting. I think I prefer attack then. Zeus dies in one hit. Alright, good to know. But now we've done like a bunch of damage to the Demi-Fiend. I mean, look at that. You can almost see the health you got in there. Almost. Okay, so you have to use Fallen Destroyer. Just makes sense. We're gonna change in somebody here. So this person's gotta be able to survive one hit, huh? Could be Konsura for now. Yeah, I think it's Konsura. Brought in for his pure ability to survive one hit. I also think we have to just tank it this turn, which means that I'm going to use this. As in, by tank it, I mean we're not going to be able to force him into a reflect. Heliopolys Dawn. Fallen Destroyer. Murakumo. Nice. Cool.
Do not test me.
That removed our stat buffs, which is okay. That's just AoE. Just AoE. That's fine. Okay. Fallen Destroyer. Crit. Change for Demeter. So that's going to force a reflect hit.
Your turn. Go!
Okay. Khonshu Ra. You're going to use Heliopolis Dawn again. You're going to use Fallen Destroyer. I realize I don't have the weaknesses of these guys on my side screen anymore, but that's okay. Don't want to kill Pixie this turn. I actually want to wait a turn before killing Pixie. So I might set up the next kill, which is Acclaimed. You're going to use your heal. And then you're going to use Heliopolis Dawn, which doesn't kill Pixie. Cool. Reflected. Wonderful. Now, we do Fallen Destroyer. Crit. You don't need to switch because we're going to kill Pixie this turn. So actually, this is a perfect turn to bring somebody in on the last slot if we want to. Okay. Good Waves of Order. Good Eternal Prayer. There's options. Good Luster Candy. Eternal Prayer is interesting because that'll bring Zeus back for now. Just do it. I think this is a turn where then let's do Luster Candy. I'm now going to swap Khonshu Ra for Zeus because I think that'll work well. Or even Trumpeter would be nice, but we just buffed, so probably not Trumpeter. Let's go Khonshu. Let's go Zeus, yeah. Okay, nice random attack up. Fallen Destroyer. That kills Pixie. Your job is now to attack him. Luster Candy. And Kurunos. Huge damage. They have to call in an ally. Nikaja removes our buffs. Debilitate lowers our stats. Frag Cudgel. That's okay. I can cope. So, this is not going to hit a weakness anymore, but this will hit a weakness. This might miss. I'm going to use our turn to swap. Because it's kind of the same thing whether we use our turn or their turn. So let's do that. Because we're not doing a ton of damage over a physical move anyway. So we might as well do this, which will then allow me to use this, which gets our stats back up to a neutral. Runos. Zambarian. My problem with Zambarian is that it's obviously not hitting the Demi-Fiend, so it's not actually progressing the fight. Punch. That's horrible, but actually we're okay. And I'm going to do this again. Our buff will get to stay because you're going to attack Konohana. Oh, you attacked Zeus. Oh, okay. Does he only do it if everybody's got a... That's interesting. He must always hit one of those if he can. Oh, that's interesting to know. Okay. Well, obviously our stats are terrible, so I want to bring in Trumpeter, even though Trumpeter is pretty bad. Let's change in Trumpeter. Just purely to remove stats, stat negatives. So Trumpeter, I think, would be very useful to have physical resistance on. Okay. Heal. Force. Although we could always just guard on Trumpeter's turn. There we go. Force. And Mercury. Well, that did exactly half of his HP, so I think I see where this is going. Never mind, he's dead anyway. Enduring Soul. Oh, we didn't kill them quick enough. Oh, I didn't realize that we hadn't killed them quick enough. My god. Okay. Well, we are pretty much dead. Yeah, so if you mess up once in this fight, you were just dead. Like, that was quick. Okay. So, that seemed better. Like, the first round of that seemed pretty good. The problem was, the moment that we took out, the moment that we had to, like, change it up at all, it all failed. So let's go Konsura. Let's bring in Abdale here. That means he'll use Javelin Rain turn 1, and then we just continually swap these two. Trumpeter could really do with a physical immunity. We could just try and give him... Well, how about we bring in, instead of Konsura, we bring in Trumpeter, but we switch in Trumpeter like a Null Fizz for now, right? I think a Null Fizz could be good. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. So we're not aiming for,
Welcome.
I'm trying to think of the right way of putting it. We're not aiming to reflect, we're just aiming to null for right now. Should be fine. So, Trumpeter, skill search, actually it's sort by Fizz resistance. Oh, no, never mind, it did want skill search. Null Fizz? Let's see. Yeah, you'll do. You don't have anything else. So. Let's do that. Don't need Nullfire. We're just going to take Null Fizz for now. Cool.
How is this?
Right. Awesome. And then I'm also going to quickly just bring up the list of weaknesses. So. Demi-Fiend SMT 5. Which will give me the list of weaknesses, which we'll then be able to use to defeat the enemy. Right. But we need it specifically for using Trumpeter, because we need to know what one is going to trigger the next weakness. So let's do that. So nobody should die turn 1. I think we're fine. Yeah. I was going to say I think we need to swap out... for Demeter to start, so we go to Konohana turn 2, but actually I think this is better. Oh, it shouldn't save here, it should save at the top, so we're next to the save, but whatever. That's fine. Yes, I'll face the Demi-Fiend. My goal is to get to Chaotic Will without there being any issues. I think if we can get to Chaotic Will and things be good, I think then I'm happy, because that proves we can win the fight. Especially if we can get through Chaotic Will. Until then, though, you know, we can't prove anything. Nice. Huge damage, and we sealed the Demi-Fiend, so you can only use physical moves. That's actually incredible. Okay. So Dark is obviously good here. We could do crits as well. You know what, let's do it. Let's go crazy. We got the seal on the Demi-Fiend. Right, Fallen Destroyer, Murakumo, buff. You're gonna hit with, let's just see here, weaknesses, Electric seems pretty good. Yeah, Electric seems pretty good here. Nice, Fallen Destroyer. Murakumo. Change for Demeter.
Your turn. Go.
There we go. And then Electric. Also, doing AoE is huge because if we can lower the damage, or lower the health, sorry, of the other people in the party, we don't need to do as much damage per turn, right? Because right now we have to do the full health bar of each of these guys per turn, or like per the 6 turn thing. But if we have already lowered them down, so like we say we have one at 25, one at 50, one at 75, we only have to do 25% of a health bar every single cycle, which makes it a lot easier. Oh, he just does nothing. So Seal might actually be bad for us here. Okay, at least we got a block. Palm Destroyer. Crit. Do anything that removes these things? I guess I shouldn't do that because I can remove debuffs of wave. Yeah, I shouldn't use my Magatsugi because I can remove debuffs of Waves of Order. Okay, Electric. There is always a chance we miss here, but like we just gotta take that chance. Basically, we don't really have any other options. Nice random crit. Guess I could Luster Candy, put us back to neutral. I didn't swap. That's okay, because it doesn't matter until he's unsealed anyway. He's unsealed. Oh no. Now it matters. Ow. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, auto battle, auto attack. Yeah.
How's this?
Okay. Fair enough. Load it again. Okay, remember to swap. That's our thing in here. Remember to swap each turn. Don't think, oh yeah, I'll just do this. Your goal is to swap. Don't just do something because you want to. The seal at the start is actually kind of annoying. I'll be honest, like that didn't work at all for us. Okay, that's better. So now I think I'm good to do crits. Now I think there's no issue. We do this, we go Fallen Destroyer, Burkumo, Buff, Elect, Fallen Destroyer, hit him, swap for Demeter, which will force him to attack Demeter. Elect. There we go. Right. Cool. Fallen Destroyer. Crit. Heal. Elect. Fallen Destroyer. Murakumo. Swap for Konohana. Right. And Elect. Cool. Frag Dungeon? Interesting. So it might be the... Yeah, I guess he doesn't always attack then. Like that target. That's interesting. Okay, Fallen Destroyer. This is going to be a swap turn. So I'm not going to take you out of the party. So I want to pull. Elect. You, actually, I might want to swap. Just to somebody who's going to be more useful on the next phase. So who they bring? They bring in Cerberus. Cerberus is weak to ice. To ice. So I'd be looking for somebody who's got like a ability to hit ice and immunity to physical. Yeah, or ability to hit one of the other weaknesses, such as any of the others. But I'm looking for AoEs. So, you don't have an AoE. Konsura would not be useful at the front. Dagda? Also, Nuwa, by the way, I think would be so much more useful if we given Nuwa Drain Fizz. We should think about that, because that was one that she had originally. There is a potential that that's just better. Anyway. Dagda's not going to hit a weakness. You've only got Fizz Resist. The problem is you don't have the right thing. I could bring you in and use Storm Draco Strike as your thing. It's not going to do quite as much damage as we might want you to do. Yeah. Then kill Kokalain, and then we can bring in Force users to do AoE Force. Sorry, I'm umming and awing over who to bring in. You could bring in you to do Electric to everybody. That's okay, nobody nullifies that until Thor. Let's switch for Lilith. Right. Nice random attack up. Hit him. Big heal. Curative. Right. They call in. Yeah, Cerberus. That gets blocked. Stats get lowered. Which is fine. Okay. Meziodine. Crit. Swap for Demeter.
Let's go.
Okay. Electric. Electric. Murakumo. Nice random crit. Big heal. Electric. That's fine. It missed on the final turn. Not an issue. That's a big hit. Stats lowered, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Yeah, that's still annoying. That random crit is very annoying. Demeter dies. And then you get another turn! Okay, yeah, so that critting is very annoying. I don't know how to stop him using Frigate. Oh, we missed. Okay. I think this is the end of us. Yep. So, wonder if the condition from using Frag Cudgel is that there is somebody who is... oh, also we got hit by Gaia Rage just to finish this off. I wonder if the condition for that is that we have nobody who is... like, nobody who doesn't have a physical resistance. So what I'm wondering is, if you were to do the same thing, but you were to deliberately leave a physical weakness at the end, whether that would work. You would have to have somebody who survives being hit once, but then from then on you would be fine. Yeah. Let's try this. Let's try this. I'm just going to put somebody in... Well, are you the one who's most likely to survive? No, the one who's most likely to survive is Beelzebub, right? Yeah, you are by far the most likely to survive because you have a ton of health, and I think you have Enduring Soul. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see how this looks. It might work. As in, at least to get the concept. So we're still just going to tank the first hit. Okay, cool. Ball and Destroyer. Crit. Buff. Debilitate. Ball and Destroyer. Crit. Swap for Demeter.
Your turn. Go!
Death flies. Okay, so that worked so far. Fallen Destroyer. Crit. Could use you to just heal, which I will do. Death flies, maybe? So she's dead. Okay, so that actually means that this is a turn to swap others if I need to. So on the second one, so we're no longer hitting a dark weakness. So this is the bit where I think I have some struggle, because I no longer hit a dark weakness. We could go Zeus. Let's try that. This is my attempt to use Zeus number, 10. Murakumo. Buff. Guard. Right. So our Brisket's called in. The Kunda lowers their stat debuffs. Toxic Spray attempts to attack and do that to us. We hit by Fracture. Okay. That's fine. Weak to Electric would be one of these two. Let's go for Kukulane first. Crit. Do I want to heal with you? I think I'm okay to swap to Konohana here.
Let's go.
Right. Beelzebub. Lower stats. Brunos. Murakumo. Heal. You no longer need to do anything, so I'm going to just guard on your turn to get some MP. Okay, so you will still potentially target those things. You don't always target the one who moves in. You just sometimes do. Interesting. I wonder if there's a rule, like whether if he already hits them, it knows the weakness, for instance. Okay. Change in Trumpeter.
Your turn. Go!
I know it got rid of our buffs, but that's okay. Heal. Yeah. Lower stats. Electric. And crit. I think we're good to do that turn, right?
How's this?
That moves our buffs. That moves their debuffs. That's just Frenzy Chomp, which is a charm, which is very annoying, don't get me wrong, but not the end of the world. Electric. We're gonna change Konohana for Demeter. The reason we're gonna do this is not because we specifically need to do it to trigger them to attack, although we would like that. It's because we need to do Waves of Order to remove the debuff on Beelzebub. Also gives us another press turn icon next turn. It's interesting. Let's do one of those. Beelzebub. Lower stats. Electric. Okay. Murakumo. Pass. Guard. Okay. That brings in Thor. Okay. Defense down. You hit a weakness. It's annoying. We got an absorb on that one. Nice. Okay. So electric might not be our best one. Force, I think, is our best one there, right? Because that hits 2 weaknesses. Perfect. Crit. You have an extra turn. So I'm going to use your extra turn to heal you. Debilitate. Force. We can go crits again. Swap for Konohana.
Your turn. Go!
You're gonna guard. Force. And Murakumo. Nice! Okay, he's guarding. That's fine. Yeah. Ow. Okay, not ideal, but we're alive-ish. Force. Crit. Blossoming Sakura. Guess I could change you for Demeter if I needed to. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Do I need to reapply the defense or the stats down? Yes, okay. Force. Murakumo. Guard. Guard. Okay. We got him to 25% without any issues, basically. And we have 2 guards. We have Abyssal Mask. The chance we're okay here. Yes! Did half our press turn icons next turn, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, that's pretty annoying. Don't get me wrong. It's not the end of the world. Okay. I really want to kill you if I can. Didn't have enough. Okay, heal. I think we're dead to Gaia Rage. You might be dead to just being dead. Yep. Okay. We're dead to Gaia Rage. Okay. So, we got to Chaotic Will exactly once. Blast him. And, hit him. That was more for my amusement than anything else. We didn't manage to kill the elephant. Oh no. There we go. Oh, we're not dead yet. We're still going. Crit. Elephant dead. Oh, it's Jack Frost. Well, now we're dead. So I think we got the boss down to like... Well, we obviously did 25, right? Because we got to the first Chaotic Will. Unless it's every 20, but I think it was 25. So, I'd say we got the boss down to 70% health. Which is not 30% through the fight, because the boss heals back to full again. But, you know, it wasn't bad. There's potential there. I think the problem is, fundamentally, I need a lot more abilities on a lot of our characters. I think if I had more people who were immune to physical, that would be a lot better. The problem is obviously as well that he uses Fry Cudgel, and I don't know how to know when he's going to do that. I do think Kanabi Veil would help us, because it would help us in those situations where he's just hitting you with almighty moves. The problem is, if we use Kanabi Veil, right? So say we use it on this turn here. What will happen on the next turn? Well, we're going to do less damage, right? So, we're always going to do slightly less damage with Kanabi Veil, because we're basically spending one turn out of, or one half of every turn doing the buff. Means that realistically, if we were going to use Kanabi Veil, we would have to be here, right? So we would be looking at something a little bit more like this. So it would be attack, attack, Kanabi Veil, buff of some kind, attack, 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 buff of some kind, or swap, right? That's what we'd be looking at, which actually does sound pretty good. Like, as long as the two at the front can actually put out enough damage. I think the problem we had the first time we tried this fight, as in on the original version of the game, is that these two were not putting out enough damage to make up for the fact that we just used Kanabi Veil. Now, the fact that we have Murakumo doing a ton more damage could mean that this is a good slot for us, especially if we could find some good way of buffing there. But, yeah, we effectively need a ton more reflex, right? A ton more reflex, a ton more nullifications, other ways in which we can avoid taking damage to that level. Although if we have Kanabi Veil, you might not need to have as many of those. You could just Kanabi Veil in this slot, and then you're fine. The problem is then that you have to guard on your final, or on the turn of anybody who isn't like immune to physical. I think that could be fine. Yeah, it's worth thinking about. It's worth thinking about. Anyway, you know what? I think I might end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. And then that'll give you a chance to see where we've got to with our Demi-Fiend progress. And, you know, if you have any ideas, let me know. We're just going to continually upgrade. I think that we have actually made a decent amount of progress this time. We've advanced to the point where we are now moving into the next phase, and I reckon we could do that consistently. I reckon we could get to Chaotic Will 1 fairly consistently now. The problem is that although we got to Chaotic Will 1 fairly consistent, or like, although we got to there and we can get there fairly consistently, I also think that right now, with our current build, we will die immediately afterwards, which isn't great. I think our other problem is that on our first turn round, right, Abdael is so good, right? Fallen Destroyer is perfect for the first section because it kills Pixie so quickly. I think the problem is we don't really have that for the next section. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking what we would need. We effectively need another severe attack that's going to do the same thing. I mean, I guess Trumpeter is doing severe electric, but we need like an electric one who's going to... Yeah, I need like severe electric AoE. Like, I guess you have it. Your magic stat isn't that bad, but again, you're weak to physical. Or not, you're not weak, but you have no physical resistance. And you see, if you put somebody like that in the first slot, the problem that you then have is that it goes, okay, well, I'm going to attack, and then the next turn I have to guard. Guess what you could do is you could do something like this, right? So then you do swap, attack, Kanabi Veil, attack, heal, attack, attack, attack. And that might work. It's a little awkward, but that might work. I still don't know if swapping is doing anything or if it's just making me feel like it's doing something. Like, I don't know whether it's actually doing anything or whether it's just a placebo. Anyway, I'll see what other info I can find as well between episodes, but thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.